While I was making yesterday's video, it occurred to me that this is something that I've been meaning to make a video for all month, but it's not too late. So I'm gonna get this video out today. This does not apply to all autistic people. It doesn't apply to me all that much, although it kind of does. Honestly, I think it's a pathological demand avoidance thing, which is like a subset, I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, a subset of autism that isn't part of the DSM, but that is diagnosed in other countries. I think it probably goes along with that, with PDA more often than it does with anything else. There's a lot of bubble guppy talk going on here right now, so you might hear it because things are pretty stimmy in our house today. We had 2 grocery deliveries come for the first time ever, and it was very exciting. So everyone has been very excited. Anyways, what I want to talk about is how sometimes some people who are neurodivergent don't like getting presents. Maybe some neurotypicals are like this too, I don't know. But I've noticed that it definitely happens with some autistic people. Not all of us. Some people love getting presents, some people love surprises. But I think that you're probably more likely to find kids and adults both that have a hard time receiving presents, even when they love the thing that they're getting. And I noticed this with myself, that it's almost like if I know what a surprise is and I can mentally prepare myself for it, I'm a lot happier than when I'm just surprised. I just don't do well with surprises. And we have one particularly very verbal, very vocal kid who is exactly the same way. When this particular kid gets a present, he almost always hates it initially. Just the reaction of this particular kid is generally, when given a gift, if they don't know what the gift is and haven't had time to think about it beforehand, is to burst into tears. I feel like that's an extreme reaction for most of us, but I've definitely noticed that if there's a little preparation of like hints so that they basically know what the toy is without officially knowing what the toy is, things go much better. Because the other thing I've noticed over the years is that after 10 minutes, this particular person realizes that they actually love the present and that they're really happy with it. It's just that initial surprise that is so hard. I guess it makes sense because a lot of us who are autistic have a hard time with surprises. Not all of us, again, but we can have a hard time with transitions. And surprises are kind of like a transition from not knowing something to knowing something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's definitely something I found over the years. And I know this is probably a less common trait, but I felt like it was one that still had to be addressed, because when you're a parent or a friend or just anything and you're giving a present and the initial reaction is stress or unhappiness, like, wait, what? The reaction that I know I've had is like, what? I thought you really, really liked this. I thought you would really, really like this. My personal strategy when this happens here, when there does happen to be a surprise for this particular person who I know should not be surprised, is to just sort of put the thing aside and be like, it's okay, it's okay. You don't have to play with it. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to see it. Let's just put it over here. And usually within 5 minutes, the person has calmed down and is like, oh, hey, actually, I love you. I love this. And they're totally fine. Just got to get past that initial surprise. Anyways, for anyone else who has wondered what the heck is going on, because I know I did, even with myself, like, I like this thing. Why am I having this reaction of stress to getting a present? And it doesn't make sense to me, but it happens. So bubble guppies. That's one person who will definitely like her presents. She likes surprises, mostly. She likes surprises and presents. Anyways, that's it for today. If you like this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in all things autism, which is what we're always talking about around here, I'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.